Welcome back to KOTOR and the Adventures of Peck Jorkins. We are on Kashyyyk, ready to leave. Looks like Bastila might have something to say to us about giving into
Yes, I
emotions.
did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I'm no master. You should have remained with the Council.
No, I disagree.
Perhaps you're not being truly objective then. There's no need to spare my feelings on this point. The fact of the matter is I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
I'm sure you're doing your best.
That's kind of you to say, but I think the evidence speaks for itself. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Maybe we can help each other.
That's a kind of response that I
Actually.
deserve. And I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before.
Yeah.
Nothing like what I expected you to be after the council sent us on this mission together.
Like you expected me to be after you did something to my brain, maybe? We're made for each other.
I need time to think about all this. They're not going as I thought they would. We should continue on with our mission for now.
They're better, Bastila.
How can I help?
Okay, never mind. Great, so that's probably it. Karth shouldn't have anything to say because we're looking for his kiddo. We're gonna go do a drop-off at Yavin, purge the inventory a bit. We gotta do some of this shit. Turret section way too common. Like, you get this shit like half the time when you're traveling between planets. And it's very samey. Very repetitive, very simple. Pretty lackluster feature of the game overall. It would have been better served if they would have kept it as like the leaving terrorist thing and maybe put it in a couple other specific places when you're in like more of a hostile environment. I guess it's supposed to sell that you're on like a war footing, but it's not terribly good, right? It's just not, it's the most dated part of the game in my mind is the turret section. I think the rest of it holds up magnificently. So, we need to think about who goes with us to Manaan. So, when we do visit Manaan, we should have triggers for Canderous and Juhani. So maybe we rock those two. So I'm going to grab everybody else here, check levels and equipment, so that we can optimize Juhani and Canderous for shuffling around on Manaan. Implants here probably. Oops. Yeah, sure. Okay, I wonder if she's got 2 levels? Because, well, no, because we didn't have... Do we have Master Speed on Juhani? Maybe we didn't. Maybe it's just our main character that's, like, 1 ahead. Just debating what I take here. I think I'll just take heal, maybe. It's not terribly good, but whatever. Okay, she does not have to. Alright, I am gonna take your lightsaber, I think. Just for now. And then you have a night robe, and that's probably fine. I like that we only have Dark Jedi robes. It's very funny. But then you're rocking the mesh armor, 7 and 5 with 3 decks. Makes a lot of sense for you specifically. Being that he's well, this is only light tier armor actually. Okay, on that note, I guess technically I could use this for other people. Do I want to give him some other kind of heavy armor? This doesn't matter that much. Legitimately, there's a strong argument of why am I even bothering. Halo's armor upgrades to be 12 defense. It might be the best. Well, this is also 12 without upgrading. And this is 13. I'm gonna put the Verpine on him, I think, actually. Especially because we have two of these and it's not named. That way we can keep track of our named items better, I think. Can I just do... Okay, I can't do party selection here.
What?
Let's do one of these. Sorry. There we go. Just want to level up the other characters and equip them. Canderous did not have a story. I did check. And I got Jolie to make me a medkit. The droids are fine, so we'll grab you. And you. Okay, night robe on you seems good too. Let's just strip off all this shit we left on you. Take your lightsaber. I do like the idea of rolling with him more often, but for the time being, I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I think I'll leave her with just the regular light exo. We can just remember she has one on, and then we can sell off all but two. Force armor. Sure. All right, one more. I just want to make sure we get the items off Zalbar. I want to grab the items specifically before I check the vendor, so I know what to sell. So I guess we'll grab... Let's grab you. Might as well get him leveled up.
Acknowledgement.
Alright, repair and demo, I guess. I took away your gun. Why don't we just give it to him? Because nobody else uses these. And that way, if we do ever, like, if we stumble into, you know, a problem with him in our party, at least he's equipped. Like, for instance, this is what I want, right? Yeah, 318 Sonic. If we do stumble into any trouble, we have him ready to go. Okay, well, we'll stack the computer mod. Awareness, 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 or demo. I'll keep awareness, I guess, because he's got points in demo. 9, 13. God damn, 36 AC? My guy. He is a beast. Like... He does some stuff. I'm gonna take your items. And hopefully we don't have a fight here.
What?
We shouldn't. I don't think we should have a fight. Because we haven't actually gotten a star map since we were here last. This should just be a business trip. At some point, I'll also think more about keeping everybody equipped with something. Just kind of... Because I like that. I like the vibe of that. Like, I don't like unequipping and re-equipping everybody all the time when I can help it. I enjoy the feel of, like, you know, this character, this is their weapon, this is their armor, right? So yeah, his inventory hasn't refreshed or anything. We don't expect it to, right? I don't think it has. We only have 3K. I should probably save all my money for the next location. I'm kind of tempted to pick up the reaction system. Do I have that? Gordelon. I don't know if when his inventory resets, if he loses... Oh, I have 3 of these. Fucking never mind. Yeah, I don't know if the items, like, are time limited. I don't remember. I don't think they are, but I don't explicitly remember, right? We definitely don't need this. I would like to find more upgrades, especially with the awkward situation we're in with them, switching whenever we switch them out. Like, it's really put a dampener on min-maxing the weapons. I'll keep 5 of each mine, I guess. We haven't really been using these stims recently, but I could see that coming up again in a situation where we need them, so I'm not going to get rid of them. Baragwan's stealth is 3. That seems good. We can get rid of one of these. We kept these thermal shields. I guess we might as well keep keeping them. I do feel like we somewhat stabilize in terms of, like, combat difficulty, I feel like. Wait, why is this expensive? 3, 2, and I guess because it is a good amount of, like, skill bonuses. They're just spread out across different things, which makes it less good on paper. I could probably sell a lot more of these, to be honest. I think these are done as far as usefulness goes here for the most part. Maybe I keep the adhesive. We didn't use, like, any, right, last time out. Baragwan heavy repeating. 12, 3, 50 a piece. Upgradable. Is that what we have on HK? Well, we definitely have some cash now. Baragwan heavy repeater. I'll keep 2 of these different pistols. 3 on the Sith Assassin, I guess, because these are a little bit better. I mean, sorta. Saw that because it's named duplicate. This didn't show up on the weapon mod bench. Oh, but it's not. It may not be the real one. Right. Item value 0. It probably isn't the real one, right? This is probably one of the unused versions of this weapon, which is why it's not actually upgradable. I betcha. Same idea of why we have, like, 3 Sonostikis, right? 65K. God damn. So, modified one. I'll sell, I think, 2 of these. Maybe I should keep all of those. They are good. It's fine. I'm going to keep all the healing items. All right. Well, that's some dollars. That finances a lot of purchases. Now, I could consider going back to, like, Dantooine and Tatooine and checking the vendors and buying anything I'm missing. I don't recall there being anything particularly notable. We'll be going back there eventually later. I think I'll just leave it. I think we'll just go straight to Manaan here. I think that's fine. I'm just gonna skip through all these cutscenes. Okay, until we get to this. I hope I didn't skip another stage there. This is probably just... Oh, here's where the star map is. Yeah, there's the map. It's surrounded by lights on the ocean floor. The sphere comes up. It lights up. This is... Yeah, now we're just flying in. Okay, we're skipping it. I'm not going to edit it back in.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manaan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Well, it did seem to be underwater.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. Alright, Canderous and Juhani.
What is it?
Oh, do you have 3 points? Wait, remaining points 3, and this is cross-class. So you gain... She wants to gain 3 a level. Can I... check that? I guess, like... 14 in plus the 1... I could just invest my points here. It's probably fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not actually going to stealth on her. Who cares? Knight Valor. Yeah. So, you're full dual wield, heavy armor. We just started crit, I guess, maybe? Or maybe he had all those base ones. We finished toughness, we finished melee. So yeah, it's implants or it's an attack branch. 14 soldier. Let me look up how many feats he has left. KOTOR, soldier, classes, strategy wiki. We're reaching 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feats left. We are 10 int. Oh, this is strength, though. Yeah, no, this is good. Okay, yeah, so we're doing master, and then we're doing implants. Okay. Seems fine. Alright, gear. So Mandalorian Assault Armor, 13 and 0 for the vibes. Heavy was 12 and 0, so yeah. We could do Jurgen Kaltas. Or Kalo Nords. Kalo Nords doesn't really line up. We'll keep the Assault Armor, I think. Now, 17 strength. 2 strength, 4 strength. We'll do the 4. Dex, bludgeoning, more dex. So the dex doesn't do anything. The saves do. Oh, and I never unequipped you ever. Fair. Okay, in that sense, what do I want to do here? All right, 22, 1 to 8 versus Dark Side, 3 physical, 6 attack. If I switched you to the other one, 33 and 21. We lose 3 attack and gain 3 damage, but we lose our Dark Side bonus. But we gain Blaster Bolt deflection. But then I could do the Stabilizer gloves, and then we've got a higher tier of Blaster deflection here. She's only got rank 1 Jedi defense, but that's fine. Okay, then there's the Adrenaline Stimulator, but I could make this the Stealth unit. Master Robe, shields, and then the headband for Will. Pistol targeting is the only other option, but doesn't matter because you don't use pistols. So if we do this, 14 and 22, it seems okay. Okay, and then on Canderous, we go for the Adrenaline Stimulator because the saves matter more than the actual stat gain. He keeps the strength bonus there. Breath Mask. We should have better stuff. Yeah, Stabilizer Mask is good. Probably the best we're going to find. Because that's what we used to run on, Karth. Yeah, so now he's at 17, 12, 12 on saves. It's pretty good. Compared to me, that's quite good. Power shield. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk melee. We have Ceremonial Blade, which we can't use. So, the Poison Blades, of course, were some of the best. 22 and 23. Then there's the Sonosikis. This one, 33 and 24. There's also Usanis? Yeah, because the Juntapals can't be upgraded. Usanis can, but we don't have the upgrades. So I'm thinking this ends up being a case of, is this offhandable? No. So probably Poison Blade main hand. Offhand Sonosikis. 33. Yeah, is there anything else that's better? No. Okay, that works for me. We're on the CNS, that makes sense. This is the combat sensor. Yeah, might as well keep that. I guess technically I could give this to Juhani, but none of these other ones really do much. Yeah, we're at 10 decks exactly. So switching +2 to +1 is just a penalty. Alright. Sure. Alright. Full melee, but the squad is outfitted well. Okay, now, I am not too sure where Juhani and Karth's quest, or Juhani and Canderous' quests are supposed to trigger here. So that's just going to be fuck around and find out. We're, of course, making the loop here of the docking bay to see if there's any loot. I can start sprinting always. That's an option. Alright. Somebody gonna try and charge me again. I only have 1 million credits. So,
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it.
Do you simp for
Just
democracy,
try it.
viewers?
I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
But really, both sides are exactly the same.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
No worries, my good fella.
No, really. I should apologize. I should try to control myself. As you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with?
I mean, obviously we know why the fucking Sith upset him. They're at war. I would like to ask a few questions.
Well, of course, I'm always willing to help a Jedi. What do you require?
Yeah. Have you seen an ancient star map?
A star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, no
Is
shit.
there anything else I can do for you?
I am a devious, secretive Jedi, just flat out asking about the ancient mysterious artifact I need. Are the Sith on Manaan?
Well, for the Kolto, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Atto City in the first place. To explore Kolto.
What is Kolto? It's proto-bacto.
Joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
You both stay here?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
Well, I guess we can ask. I mean, it's obvious. I'm not
Of course.
ask it.
If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go
This
north
isn't
from here,
the
then
kind of
south
game that
past
like
the
punishes
Port
you
Visual
for
first
picking the
courtyard,
wrong
east to the
dialogue
second
choice,
courtyard,
but
then north, then east
it's
to
still
east.
fun
You got
sometimes to
that?
not
Have a
ask the
pleasant
obvious
stay, Master Jedi.
questions. To just kind of slightly roleplay by not asking the guy the obvious thing. This is a dead end. Very cool. And we got a merchant, our very first Selkath. Oh, hello.
Ah, so we
Ah.
meet again, Canderous. It has been quite
How'd you
a long
recognize him?
time. Joggy?
You know him, Candy?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the battle plan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
Tough decisions are made in war.
That does not excuse what he did to us.
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
You face Canderous, you face me as well.
I am not afraid of you, and if you choose, you can die by his side as well. I challenge you, Canderous. I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir, in the doomed seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge.
Oops, that
All the
does interrupt the
surviving
dialogue if I
Mandalorian
open up my
clans
notepad.
know of what I do here, and that we
Shit.
shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the dune seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, sorry. I wanted to check my notepad for side quests on Tatooine. Joggy's Challenge, Mission's Brother, and then the Gino Haradan. Okay, which would be, we would pick that up here. So yeah, maybe we go there sooner rather than later once we are on the Gino Haradan part. We can get that started. That, I think, might be a dark side quest, but I think generally speaking, it's something you always do, right? Because, like, the loot. Greetings, humans, and welcome to Alto City's provisional stand. We are here to provide visitors with all manners of indigenous treats and products produced on Manaan. We carry all manners of food and provisions and have contacted the resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, with the best shopping experience. What is it? How is it that Otto City Provisional Company can help you today? Show me what you got. Of course. Alright, med packs. Fine. Thermal detonators. Whatever. More grenades. Is cryoban... Do we have cryobans? Those were pretty good, actually. Although I think they've also probably still fallen off. Yeah, we have 3. We got 4 hyperstims. Like 4 types of hyperstims. Okay. I will buy your hyperstims. Just to have these in case we do need to start stimming more. And yeah, he doesn't actually sell anything for equipment. There. Now I could switch out Canderous, since we have that done, but I don't see any real reason to. Nubasa. Greetings. Forgive me if this seems an odd question, Off-Worlder, but might you have any exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you. Oh, this would have, he would have bought the Gizka. What sorts? Anything non-sentient, non-carnivorous will do, though creatures that are easy to manage are preferred. Is this understandable? Sorry, I don't have anything. Well, if you come across something interesting, please remember me. My name is Nubasa, and I hope to see you again. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the same, like, net gain as just killing the Gizka. There's, like, no difference in the choice, like, in terms of actual character gain. Jedi Duncan? What the fuck? What are you doing here?
Stranger. Mysterious stranger. Wow, look at you. A Jedi. No wonder I could never beat you. It's
How
me,
is he
Duncan.
here?
Deadeye Duncan, from the dueling arena on Terrace, remember?
Yeah, I remember you.
I'm glad to see you made it off Terrace alive. Things were pretty bad when the Sith started their bombardment. But I guess getting off the planet would be easy for a Jedi, huh? Oh, there was a handful of us who made it out. The lucky ones. I survived by breaking into the military base, overpowering a dozen Sith soldiers, and stealing one of their own ships.
Yeah, right. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
Well, when the bombing started, the Sith sent down a bunch of autopiloted ships to evacuate soldiers from the planet. I saw one and I figured it was a rescue ship, so I ran up to it. A Sith patrol was approaching from the other side, getting ready to board. When they saw me, they all pulled their blasters. But it takes more than a dozen armed Sith soldiers to slow me down.
You were pretty easy to slow down inside the dueling ring.
Well,
Is this cut content?
I didn't
I don't remember this ever.
A building fell on them. A chunk of building, actually, from the bombing. Crushed the whole bunch of them. Very messy. So there I was, all alone and standing by this empty evacuation ship. A climbed on board, overrode the autopilot controls, and lifted off into orbit. The ship had all the Sith launch codes programmed in, so I didn't have to worry about being blasted from the sky. I just played it cool and tried to fly casual. In the confusion of the bombing, nobody paid any attention to my one little ship slipping away from the fleet. Once I was out of scanner range, I knew I was home free.
So what are you doing here?
I've decided to become a mercenary. Came here looking for work. I heard the Republic was hiring. But they weren't interested in me. Guess I made a mistake by telling them who I was. They'd heard of me. Seems like everybody's heard of me. The legend of Deadeye Duncan. The worst duelist of all time. Spread far and wide
poor guy.
across the galaxy.
His whole
Makes it
planet
hard to
died
make a
and
living, you know?
his reputation survived. So what are you gonna do now?
I have no idea. All I know is that if I don't find some way to shake my reputation soon, I'm gonna have to find another line of work. It's too bad. Hey, wait a minute. You're a Jedi now, so you probably won't be doing much dueling anymore, right? So the name Mysterious Stranger probably won't be much use to you anymore, right? So, can I have it? I mean, if everyone's heard of Deadeye Duncan, then they probably heard of the Mysterious Stranger, but nobody knows anything about you except the name. You could be anybody. Man, woman, me.
You want to tell us? You want to tell them you're the champion?
If I say I'm the Mysterious Stranger, who's gonna know? There'll be celebrity tours, maybe some endorsements. I could milk this thing for months. Well, right up until people see me fight. What do you say? Fame? Celebrity? You don't need that. You're a Jedi. But I'm just a guy trying to earn a living. Come on, give me a break.
Alright, the name is yours.
Really? You mean it? Oh, this is great. No more jokes, no more snickering. When I tell people I'm the Mysterious Stranger, they'll finally treat me with respect. Thanks a lot, stranger. Oops, guess I shouldn't call you that now. People will think I'm talking to myself. Anyway, I should be going. I'm heading off planet to look for work. Shouldn't be too hard now that I'm the Taris Duel Champion. It's good seeing you again, and thanks.
Okay, 3 light side points, I'll take it. I want to look this up. I'm really curious. Okay, yeah, it's cut content. It's on Wikipedia as under the Deadeye Duncan article that this was fully in-base game, just not actually triggered to happen in the game. So the Samad has re-added it. Very cool. I like seeing stuff like that. From like it's nice to have more stuff in the game from one angle, but it's also really interesting to see the things that the developers decided to cut. As somebody who's been dabbling a little bit in game design, working on my own video game, I enjoy seeing how the sausage is made, just from like a from the point of view of just understanding design decisions. It's very curious, very interesting to me to see how devs decide what makes it and what doesn't. It's a little different with these older games too, because some of it just comes down to like install size. Okay, this is a Sith hangar.
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Calto ready to load before my shift is over. Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Calto ready to load before my shift is over.
Nothing to do here. Like, some games just have cut content literally because of the limitations of install size, disk size, and stuff like that. I would imagine it's more of a concern if you're also producing the game for console. Because obviously, like a PC game, you can have just 6 install disks. It doesn't really matter. But, other than like PlayStation, I don't remember really any other multi-disc games. Like, granted, I never got deep into Xbox stuff, but like, I feel like multi-disc games were only really like a PlayStation 1 thing, maybe even? Are there any multi-disc games on PS2? There may not be. Private Sith docking bay. Okay, so why do the Sith get 2 docking bays? And I get 1? Do they not know that I'm Peck Jorkins? And then this was just a... Yeah, we can do here, yeah. I think I already literally was there, but, whatever. I was yapping, so I wasn't, like, remembering what I did. Oh, isn't the murder thing? That's fucking, you know, the guy. Jolie Bindo. That's his thing, right? Let's get Jolie. That actually might be a relevant thing. And we got his quest triggered. We don't really need you here anymore. Okay, even numbers. Saves in 1 dex. Probably the best bet. Then, yeah, none of these matter in any way. So, actually, there could be an argument. No, fuck it. We just need to find, like, another Verpine headband. I'll just leave him without a headpiece. That's fine. Adrenaline stimulator, 19. Yeah, I think I think it's still better to have the stimulator. Okay.
Yes?
I don't remember. Did he tell us anything about this shit? Because we don't actually have a quest. Jolan Affet. Nothing on that side. Might just be like a Bazak player or something. What do you want? Who are you? Jolan, traveling Bazak player. How did I call it? No, I'm good, thank you. He just had that vibe, you know, random guy standing in a corridor. Feels like a Bazak player. Welcome to Manaan. While you're here, I trust you will follow the rules of governing the activities of off-worlders. Sure, yeah, man, I'll follow those rules that I know about. Docket fee of 100 credits. You'll have to pay this fee each time you dock in Manaan, or you will not be permitted into Otto City. What if it was 50? What? Maybe this one is always failed? It must be. It has to be an auto-fail. The amount of fee is legislated by the Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism. I am not at liberty to haggle on this matter. Alright, fine. The Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism thanks you, off-worlder. Here is a visitor guide and map to the city. Refer to it should you have questions. The gates of Otto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, as long as you don't leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay the docking fee once more. That's fine. I will leave for the Tatooine stuff. The side quest optimization guide that I have jotted down. Like optimizes it to minimize path transit time, right? So it's just written in a way where you like finish Manaan completely and then go to Tatooine. But I'm okay to go to Tatooine in the middle. It feels weird to let those Tatooine character quests linger because we've got both the Tat Gland and Canderous. But if I can get the Jenna Haradan stuff started, that'd be good. Anyway,
got something on your mind, dude?
Why'd you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Oh, frightful.
So you wanted a ride?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
Oh, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a panther.
Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor.
Andor!
The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Is this where they got, like, the name? There's no shot, right? There's no shot that Cassian Andor is named after a random throwaway character in KOTOR. No shot. This is a coincidence, 100%, right? I love his show.
Oh, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Unless there's another, like, source of the name Andor in Star Wars lore, deeper than both KOTOR and Rogue One / the Andor show. I don't know. Is there some hidden meaning in all this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
How'd you know?
Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. This could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in
The
and
fuck
starts
is the
bouncing
story?
around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man. How could you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay, well, we do have a entry for him now, finally. Okay. Do we have any further dialogue?
Got something on you.
Know anything about Manaan?
Manaan's an unusual place. Not for its water, mind you. It's the Kolto.
I doubt this matters, but
Only place
whatever.
where it occurs.
He's got a connection to this planet.
That's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Alright. Crazy old man. Crazy old coot. Alright, we got Selkath, we got a Traveler. I feel like... Okay, do I have the Jenna Haradan, like, quest? Yes, I do. Billy him, sending back, gave you data pad. So to see Hulas on Manaan come alone. So do we... Does Hulas appear if we're not alone?
a lot of money to be made in the Republic in times like these, if we survive.
Didn't mean to talk to that guy anyway. Okay, so we got the Kolto Distribution Center. Well, we got a corridor that goes this way. The West Courtyard. And then presumably that goes to, like, the East Courtyard? Wow, East Central. Okay, figured it out. Selkath, Selkath. Selkath Coordinator. Sith. Republic.
I can't stop to talk to tourists. I'm on Kolto packing.
I cannot sell you Kolto unless you show me your purchase permit. Where can I get a permit? One does not simply get a permit. Permits are brokered between intergalactic governments and the Otto City Export Authority. We do not sell unrefined Kolto by the handful. We sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you wish to purchase Kolto for personal use. I'll be going now. Good. Alright, yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything here. Too many generic NPCs. Let's scout out the 2 courtyards. Actually, we are at 50 minutes. Let's end this episode here. And next time, we'll try to find the Jenna Haradan, advance that. That'll be our focus, and then we'll go to Tatooine ASAP. I would like to get that done. Just cause. It seems like some very simple, you know, simple quests to advance pretty quickly that we can turn in. We've actually got quite a busy quest log, so...